morning students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well at home. So students, where were we before your unit test, this test? Where were we? We were doing which chapter? Yes, we are doing some natural phenomena, right? And we have in that we have studied about lightning, right? And then we covered earthquake, right? How the earthquake occurs, right? And then today we will study about how one can protect against earthquake, right? So first of all we need to understand the seismic zones, right? What are seismic zones? We have already covered that seismic zones are what? That area which are more prone to earthquake, right? मतलब जो वो एरिया जो जहाँ पे ज़्यादा earthquake आने की possibility है, right? So like in our India, it is Bhuj, right? You must have heard about this, right? So protection against earthquake we will do today. So first of all we should take care of the buildings, right? If especially of tall buildings. So for that we should first consult qualified architects and structural engineers, right? So we should always go for the go to that architects who are experienced and qualified, right? We are having some degree in the architect, right? And structural engineers, those engineers we are who are working in that field, right? Because they understand much better than those other architects, right? Or this no, ordinary peoples, right? The next we have, one should use mud or timber, right, rather than heavy construction material. Why it is so? It is so because if there is in future there is a fall of structure, so there may not be the heavy damage, right? And if we will use heavy construction material, there will be chances of more damage, right? The next we have, one should fix cupboards and shelves to the walls, right? So that it may not fall easily, right? Next, be careful while hanging wall clocks, photo frames, water heaters, etc. Right? They should be fixed to the wall, right? Carefully, so that if there is there is some tremor of earthquake, थोड़ा सा भी अगर झटका लगा, it should not be like it is falling down, right? The next is, buildings must be equipped with firefighting equipment in working order, right? So one should always take care of that. In building there must be firefighting equipment and which is working also, right? So one need to check it regularly and keep it in the maintained form, right? So this is all about if we talk only of the building, right? So protection against earthquake we did, right? And moving further we will study about, so students, protection, if you taking protection if you are at home, so what things you need to take care, right? So if you are at home, right, at the time of earthquake, what you can do, take shelter under a table, right? You can go under the table and stay there till shaking stops, and you need to stay there till the shaking stops, right? Stay away from tall and heavy objects that may fall on you, right? So you need to check also at the time of earthquake if there is any tall or heavy objects around you, right? It may fall on you, right? So you need to take care of that at the time of earthquake. Also, if you are in bed, do not get up. You can protect yourself by taking the pillow on your head, right? So these are the protection which you can take when you are at home, right? And if you are at outdoors, right? If you are at outdoors, what you can do? You should find a clear spot, right? Clear spot means a place where it is there is no building or tree around it, right? Away from buildings, trees and overhead power lines. You also need to check the any kind of wires, right? It is not going above the head, right? and drop to the ground, right? You can lie to the ground also. The next is, if you are in a car or in a bus, what you can do, you can close your car, and you can stay there only, right? You need not to come out of the car, right? So ask the driver to drive slowly to a clear spot, right? You can go to that spot also, or that place which is not surrounded by any kind of things like trees or any kind of buildings. Also, do not come out till the tremors stop, and you should not come out of the bus or car till the time tremors is going on, right? So tremor is what? This word means what? Shaking, right? Shaking for a short time, right? So you should not come out till the time the tremors doesn't get stopped. So this is all we have studied about protection against earthquake, right students? So if you have any doubt in this topic, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay students? So I hope I make it understand to you. Meet you in the next class. Thank you so much.